Hi, my name is Faranak Faridzadeh. I have a PhD in holistic nutrition and health. One of the things that I want to share with you from the book Blueprint for Health from Annabelle Lee, doctorate, is the chapter 2, page 33. Is the immutable laws of life. Nature to be commanded must be obeyed. Every day we are witness to the unchanging phenomena and order of the universe. The demonstration of natural laws, these laws are formulas which describes uniformities of nature. They are not haphazard occurrences, rather they are based on regulations of universal order which are intrinsic and eternal. Natural laws prevail throughout both the inorganic and organic domain of our universe. Every living creature on our planet is subordinate to these very laws. Wild animals instinctively adhere to natural laws, as they are endowed with an inborn survival reaction which manifests in behavior specifically characteristics to their species. Human life is also subject to the same laws, but lacking the advantage of instinct must rely its own intelligence to interpret and utilize these laws beneficially. One of the most fundamental of these laws, the law of self-preservation, is the controlling expression of all life. From the single-celled organism to the most complex forms of animal life. Dr. Robert Walter expressed this as follows in what he referred to as life's great law. Every particle of living matter in the organized body is endowed with an instinct of self-preservation, sustained by a force inherent in the organism, usually called vital force or vital life, the success of whose work is directly proportionate to the amount of the force and inversely to the degree of its activity. Dr. Walter considered these laws to be the foremost law of the health and life. The invisible vital force, which he refers to, carries out its mission of self-preservation in every cell of the animal organism, and not just to preserve it, but to sustain it to the highest degree of health. If it were not for this genetically encoded blueprint, life would not long prevail. The human body offers us an excellent model to view the intelligence of this invisible vital force. It contains more than 125 trillion cells. Each of these cells is analogous to a supercity containing mitochondria and organelles. These two cellular components form a complementary unit to make the cell self-sufficient in its operations, creating an organism within itself. This calculates to many quadrillion organisms within the human body. Consider the great wisdom of the body's intellect, the encoded information that guides the destiny of every one of these cellular organisms within the total complex system. Physiology teaches that the cell is a colony of sophisticated bacteria that have banded together for their common welfare. Carrying this premise a step further, it may be said that The human body is made of sophisticated cells that have banded together for their common welfare. This mutual welfare is created by the cells functioning as a unit for the benefit of the entire organism. These cells will continue to act in unison and perform in harmony for the welfare of the human body as long as they are provided with essential materials and conditions necessary to its maintenance. These are clean air, pure water, sunshine, foods which are biologically suited to the human body, freedom from poisons, stress, and violence. Given these essentials, the brain will carry out the rest of the task. So the essential of life and health has been said that it's clean air, which rarely exists anymore because we have many poisonous particles in the air because of the factories and cars and many other things. And clean water that is not contaminated. It's first-hand from nature with their own minerals without being stripped of their own minerals. And then after that we have to have food that they are organic and they are suited to human body, and they have not been treated or altered in any ways, including heating, cutting, adding additives and coloring, like artificial coloring and many other things, or preservatives, for example. And then it's sunshine. Sunshine has many benefits. The health products for skin, they are advertising that sunshine is not good for you. Yes, prolonged exposure to sunshine is not good for anybody, and but some sunshine is really needed for the body, not only to make vitamin D in the body, because body doesn't make its own vitamin D, but because of its healing effects actually, like it's a natural sanitizer and many other things that we will discuss later in details. And then after that would be like, you have all of this. Imagine that we have all of these. Now we need to be, the body needs to be free from poisons that are coming within and without. Without is those chemicals and everything that you can imagine that is not natural, that we are exposed to. And within is stress. Stress is itself really acts like a poison in the body, and violence, and also there are other components to natural health and hygiene, natural hygiene actually, like having some sort of belief system, because when you are connected to a higher source, you feel more complete and more immune to different stressors out there. And also like socializing with right people and having the right circle of friends and family around you, it can prolong your health, because we are social beings. So this is just the start of the definition of natural hygiene and natural health. It's like, if we really raise a child from the beginning with the essential of life, which are ultimately the essential things for health, then they would have less likely problems that will endanger their life or make their life quality less than optimal. With other discussion, I will be in touch with you. Have a good time.